Gachiakuta didn't just end, it dropped a massive cliffhanger. The final moments left us with shocking revelations, ancient secrets, and way more questions than answers. Names from the past suddenly matter, symbols we barely notice now change everything, and Rudo's identity might be way bigger than we ever imagined. But don't worry, in this video, I'll explain everything step by step, in a simple way, so by the end, the ending of Gachiakuta will make complete sense. So, let's begin. Near the end of Gachiakuta, Rudo, Dear Remlin, and Gita go on a field trip to an ancient mural located in Canvas Town. This mural is extremely old and filled with countless drawings and symbols from the past. At first, it just looks like historical artwork, until something very important is discovered. Hidden among the drawings, they find a mark from the Watchman series. The moment this mark is revealed, Rudo and Engine are visibly shocked. They immediately recognize it because this symbol is not random. It's deeply connected to the Watchman, the curse, and the entire power system of Gachiakuta. Remlin then explains that this mark belonged to someone from the distant past, a man named Canis Surebrec. That's when everything changes. Rudo suddenly speaks up and reveals something shocking. His full name is Rudo Surebrec. This confirms that the mysterious figure connected to the Watchman series shares the same surname as Rudo, and that revelation is what truly ends the story on a cliffhanger. And this is where Gachiakuta leaves us with a ton of unanswered questions. Questions like, why is a Watchman series mark on an ancient mural? Who exactly is Canis Surebrec? How is he connected to the Watchman series? And most importantly, is he related to Rudo? Don't worry, I'll answer all of that right now. Who is Canis Surebrec? Canis Surebrec was a legendary figure known as the Undertaker. He lived 6 generations ago and was one of the most important people in Gachiakuta's history. What makes Canis special is that he was the original owner of every single Watchman series item. Yes, all of them. Because he possessed the entire Watchmen series, it's heavily speculated that Canis had the ability to freely travel between the ground and the sphere without dying at the border, something no normal human should be able to do. Canis was also the best friend of the first spellcaster, Makaka Aiko. This connection is important because it explains why Canis left his mark on the mural alongside the marks of 3 other friends. That mural isn't just art, it's a historical record. The final known record of Canis comes from his will. In it, he states that he had failed to stop the humans. All he could do, according to his words, was bury them. He then told his children to live happy lives, while he himself would break the chain. Sometime after writing this will, Canis kills himself off-screen. Now, here's the biggest mystery. How did Canis even get the Watchmen series in the first place? The manga has not explained this yet, but there are several popular theories. One theory suggests that Canis created the Watchmen series himself. Another, even bigger theory says that Canis didn't just own the Watchmen series, he may have designed the entire system. The border, the Watchman, and the Watchmen series items might all be part of one connected mechanism, with each item acting like a key that allows safe passage and immense thought power. This idea is supported by hints that all Watchmen items once belonged to a single person, and by heavy symbolism. Canis means dog in Latin. Surebrec is a play on Cerberus, the guardian of the underworld. His gear bypasses the Watchman's judgment. Another widely discussed theory is that no normal human could ever create or wield multiple Watchmen-level instruments. So many fans believe Canis may have been a god, archangel, or divine undertaker, existing beyond human limits. His strange habit of calling others humans, his age compared to recorded history, and his failed attempt to save the world all point towards him being a higher being who helped shape the structure of the world itself. But again, none of this is confirmed yet. Is Canis Surebrec related to Rudo? This is the biggest question of them all, and the answer is yes. Canis Surebrec is related to Rudo. Canis is Rudo's distant ancestor and the founder of the entire Surebrec bloodline. Rudo's father, Alto Surebrec, and the rest of the Surebrec clan all descend from Canis. This explains why Rudo is so deeply connected to the Watchmen, the Curse, and the Watchmen series gear. It also explains several things about Rudo.
his abnormal compatibility with the 3R gloves, his powerful latent curse, the constant dog and Cerberus symbolism surrounding him and the Watchman. Even the names matter. Canis means dog, and Surebrec references Cerberus, the guardian of the border. Rudo also learns that his bloodline does not originally come from the sphere, but from Canis' side, connected directly to the ground and the border. This makes Rudo's existence far more important than we initially believed.
So yeah, the ending of Gachiakuta didn't just tease the future, it completely reframed the past. Canis Surebrec isn't just a historical figure, he's the key to understanding the Watchman, the border, and Rudo himself. And this revelation is clearly setting up something massive for what comes next. If you want to understand Gachiakuta even better, I already made a 10-minute video fully explaining the power system, including thought, the Watchman series, and how everything works together. Make sure to check that out next. Thanks for watching, and I'll